where you just see amazing light, colors, patterns. It was one of the most incredible experiences I've ever had.
What's up, guys? I am super excited because in just 2 days I'm going to be embarking on a psychedelic journey. But this is not going to be your average chemically induced psychedelic journey. This one is going to be technologically induced. What I'll be doing is this new kind of technology that was developed by Guy Harriman, who used to be an engineer that worked with Steve Jobs. Developed this panel of LED lights that are programmed in a certain way to flash in a very specific way. And the intention is for you to lie underneath it with your eyes closed and try to get into a meditative state. And when you do that, for whatever reason, your brain produces all these different colors and patterns and shapes and just interesting things to see. So it's just white LED lights that makes your brain trip the fuck out. One thing that makes me all the more excited to do this is that it's basically uncharted waters. Unlike sensory deprivation tanks, pretty much everyone has heard of those. No one I've talked to out of like the 10 to 15 spiritual people have heard of the Ajna Light. I'm gonna vlog the experience, and after that I'm gonna talk about how it was, what benefits came from it, and all that kind of stuff. By the way, I talked my dad into coming along with me, and I know a lot of you guys love my dad, so I am, and I hope you are, just super excited to see his reaction to it. It's sure to be interesting because it's gonna be his first visual, mind-bending, trip-like experience. We are on our way to the Ajna Light, and I could not be more excited. One reason why I'm super excited to do this is because pretty much no one has heard of it. Okay. It's like not popular at all.
Well, I definitely haven't heard of it, so it'll be fun to do it and tell people what I did because nobody's hardly done it.
Yeah, I love doing these things because it's like you tell people about them and they've never heard of it, and they're like, whoa, that's so cool. And we haven't had a spiritual journey together in a long while.
Right, yeah, we need it.
What's your best mushroom trip, Dad?
I never did mushrooms.
Come on.
No, no.
I know you have.
I never did. Nope. Kind of square, can I tell you?
Got the flow spot back there, and we're gonna head inside right now.
Hearing from Jake, he probably listens to some podcasts, right?
Oh yeah,
Joe Rogan's,
yeah.
right? So I was listening to Rogan from day one, and as you do that, you start hearing about these things. You hear Ajna Light, sound best breath work. So as I was exploring those, I did them for myself. I'm like, man, this is awesome. You know, so I wanted to bring it to other people. So I learned about it, and here we go. My dad has done this as well, and he was just digging. He was super chill after it.
I'm sure everyone loves it, huh?
Yeah, my dad's a kind of a fast talker, and when he was done, he was talking very low.
Yeah.
So
like after meditating sometimes.
Yes, yeah.
So my dad is currently taking part in his session right now, and I'm just in the super cool waiting room, waiting for my time to come up.
Wow.
How was it, Dad?
That was amazing.
Was it?
Yeah, that was incredible.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the most mind amazing thing you'll ever do.
Really?
Yeah, totally.
Wow.
It was.
That is so cool.
I think one of the interesting parts is that you, in the beginning, I was afraid to let go.
Yeah,
You know, you're
right.
like, oh man, this is kind of freaky in a
Right.
way, but once you let go,
Right.
like you let your mind go, you let your
That's the key.
soul kind of float out.
Wow. What were the visuals like? What did you see? Did you see anything?
Yeah, well, you just see amazing light, colors, patterns, like a prism color thing going on, kaleidoscope, all combination of.
Kenny, do you think it releases DMT in the brain?
I think so, yeah. I mean, well, that's what Anja means, you know. It's the pineal
Yeah.
gland. The pineal gland's where the DMT is created. Then now the light itself is only white lights, and yet you see the colors and the shapes and stuff. And so, I do believe that.
That is amazing.
Sweet.
Yeah, it was one of the most incredible experiences I've ever had. It was like really amazing.
Wow. That is huge.
Just letting myself go.
Yeah.
Like I said, at first I fought it. Is that a common?
It's totally common, and I'm glad you were able to relax and let go, because a lot of people wrestle with that the whole time, and they never can let go.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, a lot of people who are like, man, I'm a control freak, and they just can't let go. So I think that's really key and awesome that you were able to. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, thank you. That was amazing.
My pleasure.
It's the next day. I did the Ajna Light yesterday, so now I'm going to share with you guys exactly how my experience was. I'm going to share with you what I can compare the experience to, and I'm going to tell you guys exactly what the visuals were like. So when I first lied down on the bed and I closed my eyes, the second the lights turned on, the visuals started. It took no time at all for the visuals to peak or to come on. They started instantly, and that really surprised me. And man, it was so trippy thinking that everything I was seeing, my brain was producing. It felt like I had on a pair of like alien futuristic virtual reality glasses. I kept having to remind myself that what I was seeing was being produced by my mind. I'm sure most of you guys know what DMT is, but for those of you that don't, it's one of the most powerful psychedelic molecules in the world. It sends people on the most amazing, profound experiences they've had in their entire life. And interestingly, it's found all throughout nature. It's found in many, many plants. It's found in the brains of certain mammals. And it's hypothesized to be in the human brain as well. And the people that are involved with the Ajna Light believe that the reason you're seeing all these patterns and colors and everything is because the flickering light lets your brain release DMT. And having experienced it, I could easily believe that to be true, because a lot of the things I saw was very synonymous with a lot of DMT experiences. For example, at a few points it felt like I was going through a tunnel. It felt like I was in this like just big tunnel with like lights kind of going around the arches, and I was just shooting right through it, and it was really cool. And that's very synonymous with a lot of DMT experiences. Another thing that's synonymous with DMT experiences that I saw was sacred geometry. I saw a lot of sacred geometric shapes. For example, I saw like Metatrons. I definitely saw a lot of very intricate patterns and geometry. And it was so cool. And I'm just left like, why? Why is my brain producing specific and intricate geometric patterns? Like, why is my brain doing this? It's very interesting and quite baffling. And everything was changing. Nothing was still for a second. Man, the colors were just so beautiful. It was just so vibrant and so fluorescent. It was amazing. These pictures I found online that you've probably seen, they do a pretty good job at showing the color scheme and just how fluorescent the colors were. For some reason, I got the idea that where I was when I was immersed in all these colors and everything was where you go when you die. It just felt like the universe, without looking at it through the lens of an ego. It just felt like pure energy, pure love, pure consciousness, pure awareness, pure matter that was just always changing. It was outside of time. It was just pureness. I don't actually think that's where you go when you die. It's just I got that kind of feeling. So this is quite surprising. The visuals are nearly identical to a medium dose psilocybin mushroom trip. It's very, very similar. And that's just so cool, because if someone is curious about trying a psychedelic, or if someone's closed-minded, they could get a mind-expanding experience without having to take a drug. So if someone doesn't want to take a drug or something, they could just do this light and still get a type of psychedelic experience. Yes, you won't get the mindset of the psychedelic experience as much as you would if you really took a psychedelic. You wouldn't get the sense of oneness and all the other common psychedelic feelings as much. But it's still a mind-expanding experience that someone could have without having to take a drug. So that's super huge. That is important. I'm sure you guys are wondering how my dad's doing, how he's reflected upon the experience. So let's get him in here. So I finished telling them exactly how my experience was. So let's hear about yours. You want to just tell it in like chronological order or just share the cool parts of it?
At first, honestly, I was kind of freaked out a little bit, which was kind of weird because it was like so amazing, all these like kaleidoscope colors shooting around in circles,
and you've never seen anything like that, you know?
Right? It was amazing, but I was like, oh my god, this is kind of freaky,
right?
Because it was just so unusual. And so for the first 2 to 5 minutes I was kind of like, I don't know if I like this or not, and then I just kind of relaxed and took it all in, and it was really amazing. I saw lots of warm colors. I don't know. You said you saw cool colors.
I know,
right?
Warm colors too.
Okay. Yeah. It kept being warm and bright colors. I even saw like white and black, which was really kind of interesting.
Wow. I don't know if I got the white and black.
Yeah, I got the white and black, so that was really cool. But as time went on, I just kind of sat back and enjoyed it and just was waiting for the next really interesting patterns that would
right.
come.
No, that's me too, because it kind of flickers really fast and then it slows down. Mm-hmm. And when it slowed down for me, I was like, I want to see the colors again.
Right, exactly.
For you, was it really entertaining? Like, did you enjoy it?
At first, I didn't, honestly, but then once I accepted what I'm doing and what's happening, I was fine with it.
Yeah.
So it was just a mind-opening experience, honestly.
It was mind-opening?
Yeah, it really was.
Is there anything you can compare it to?
Honestly, no.
Wow.
It was amazing. It really was something that I've never done or probably ever do again that is so unique and different in your life. So
right.
It was really, I recommend it to everybody, honestly, at least once.
Wow. Did you get any patterns? Like, I saw like sacred geometry, like intricate patterns and stuff.
Yeah, I saw a lot of, everything seemed to go more in circles a lot, like in a circular motion.
Like spirals.
Yeah,
exactly.
So think of it more like a kaleidoscope. When you look in a kaleidoscope, kind of like that. And it just continuing changes going on all the time. So you never know what to expect, and that's the really interesting part. And you think about different things in life.
For me, for some reason, I kind of got the idea that it's kind of like where you go when you die. Like, it's just like energy. Did you feel that at all?
That's a good, that's a really good point.
Yeah.
I think one of the key parts about it is that you're kind of out of body experience. Once you're comfortable with it, you let your soul sort of come out of your body, and you're just kind of out there with the patterns you're seeing,
right? Yeah.
Not in your body. And I think that
it's like an ego dissolution, you know?
Yeah,
right.
It's just you let your soul come out of you,
right, while
you're exploring these patterns and everything.
So I remember you said that it was one of the most amazing experiences of your life, and that really blew me away. I'm like wow, you're 57.
No.
59.
No, you're Dad's age.
Dad,
59.
you're
59. Yeah.
Yeah, 59 years old, and just this light caused one of the most incredible experiences he's ever had. So, I mean, that says something. It's a powerful experience, that's for sure.
It definitely is.
Are there any specific patterns or colors or specific sceneries that you saw that you can describe to us?
I would say I saw a lot of red colors going in circular motions with like gray in the middle of the red,
right?
With a lot of little red circles and gray in the middle, twirling around a lot. And that one of the most important points about this is I thought we all see the same thing when we are under the light, and then Jake told me everybody sees something entirely different, and that's the amazing thing about it is that your body or your brain or whatever is going on there is seeing a whole different pattern of things.
Your brain creates what you see.
I don't know why. I thought everybody's seeing the same thing, but that's what's amazing. Your mind is producing what you're seeing.
And that's the trippiest part about it. Because I remember on our ride home, he was like, I wish they added more blue colors. And I was like, what? It's just a white light. What do you mean add more blue colors? And he thought that the lights change colors and they give you specific patterns and stuff. But no, then I told him, no, everyone sees something different. It's just white light and your brain creates everything else. And then he said that changes everything, just like Dennis McKenna said.
Purely white light?
White light, yeah.
What?
Totally. That it's mind-boggling to think that I thought it was the same, and I saw something entirely different than you did. And you will too if you do it.
Well, Dad, like I said, I'm so glad you
Thanks,
came
Dick.
along, man.
You're the best.
Yeah, that was cool.
All right, man. Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much for watching. This video means a whole lot to me because it's the first cool video I've posted in a while, and I will be posting these again consistently, so you can expect a lot more. So if you're not already, please subscribe. I got a lot more cool videos coming out. Also, big shout out to Heath Tyler. He does a really cool animations. He did a couple of the animations in this video, and he does the thumbnails for a lot of my videos. So if you want Photoshop work done, or you just want to check out some cool art, I'm going to throw his website link in the description. So happy to be making a video again. So I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.